Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I want to welcome one and all of you. Everybody here is welcome. If you don't judge me, I won't judge you. That's backwards. Anyway, I really want to welcome everybody. We're going to talk about the 21st to the 27th of April. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I forgot to smudge in the last video, so I'm going to smudge right now. Funny how that is. New setup, new rules. And sometimes you forget. But I am excited to be here. I'm really excited to share what's going on. It's been a tough month for you so far, based on the readings I've had. Last week was interesting. I think you came out ahead, and I'm glad to see that worked out for you. That was a pretty interesting way to get there. You have this personal truth card, which is Amazonite. This great stone it's a heart stone. It's hard to tell based on this the way this camera is showing it, but here, let me show you here. This one here shows you very nicely. The color is very aquamarine, turquoisey, shall we say. And this is it speaks to your higher heart and your throat at the same time, and it's really about speaking your truth, owning your truth, and being comfortable with it. All right. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Sorry about that. So here we are. This card is definitely here to guide you this month, and I hope that it will help you at least own what you need to say and then get on with saying it. All right? Cool. We have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I'm going to fight off a sneeze right here. Whoop. There we go. And I have the 3 cards in front of me. We talked about that. And this pre-programmed section of the Alleyman's Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards and see where we get to, all right? You just never know sometimes. All right then, let's see. So we went and we discovered that we were doing patience and planning, all right? This card speaks to working with someone else, not being alone, and coming to a plan with another human being, which I really like very much. It's going to be a very balanced experience, not one person doing more than the other person. It's all very even and Steven here, all right? I love that very much. Keeping an open mind is going to be helpful, and let your creativity flow. I just noticed that the 4 seasons are represented in here. We have snow, fall, summer, and rain, or spring, I guess. Spring, summer, winter, and fall. So yes, all four of those are represented in the rays behind this. So this could be a foundation you're building for something that will be a seasonal experience for you. Either it's a seasonal job thing or seasonal in the yard thing, but keep your eyes open for this patience and planning. Could have to do with needing to watch the skies, all right? So that's fun. All right, let's look at the next card down. We have the Masterless Knight. All right, so this guy is interesting. Understand that this guy here, he has a price. He will work for anybody for the right price. He's like a freelance assassin, which is interesting, but he may work for you or against you, depending on who paid him first, right? He could come around to your realm and act like he wants to work for you, only to sabotage you, okay? So just be careful and cautious of him. He's a double-edged sword, shall we say, and yes, I mean it. He could work for you or against you. But he's interesting, right? Keep an eye out for him. Now then, the World card here, showing the World is typically a card that talks about how we're completing cycles, we're finishing things up, and then we're starting something new. Excellent. We like that very much. But we have the Shattered Moon, right? The Shattered Moon, and her hair is like tears, or his hair. this person's hair is like tears almost. So I'm going to say that as we completed this cycle, it didn't go according to plan, right? This person is feeling the feelings and wishing that things had gone a little bit differently. Wishes were fishes and all that good stuff. I also can't stop myself from noticing how this shattered glass looks an awful lot like these swords and knives behind this person, so they almost disappear, right? It's almost an extension of that card with that stuff going on. So when your goals are shattered, it might be because this guy showed up. So, okay, keeping an eye on things, all right? Keeping an eye on who this person is. And if you can just eliminate this person from your space, that's okay. Yeah, that would be a good thing, all right? Now, where you're blocked is victory and success, which tells me that you are not in a position to do some serious solid winning right now. Sorry about that. He's very much the fool who wants to jump off that cliff, but he is not doing that right now, okay? Just notice that he is not doing that. He does have a horn, so he's letting out a holler to say, hey, hey, be careful, hey, hey, look up, look up. Don't just ignore what's going on, okay? This isn't a horn of victory. This is a horn of warning, all right? So you need to pay attention to this a lot, okay? That will be a good thing for you to do, all right? This one here is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands right here is always about rallying the troops and getting people on your side and working towards the same goal as you so that you're not working alone. That's always a good one. And it's right here in the block department, so it means that you're not going to be able to find a lot of people to help you right now. So the only person you have on your side right now is your partner over here that you're plotting and planning the situation with, okay? So if you can stay focused with that and let all this go, that'd be great. We also have the Six of Wands that's blocked. So you're not going to be able to take your ideas and head off into victory this week either. So victory is part of the deal with the Six of Swords and victory and success. They're both sixes. So yeah, they're both on the no-no list right now. There's that no, that's not happening. Okay, but here we have the solution. After all of this sort of frustration and blockage and irritation, we have prosperity beginning. So maybe this is you keeping things separate from, like, this could be the work drama, right? But if this is all home stuff right here, where you're plotting and planning around the harvest and stuff like that, and planting seeds and things are starting to happen, this is good news. I like this. This is good stuff. All right, cool. This here is a death card. One of the many deaths. But this one shows this owl coming out of his hand, and his scythe is his giant bird beak thing. Interesting, right? Very interesting. But he has a little owl in his hand. It's flying away. Freedom. This is the death of release, all right? So we want you to release something. Something that is fighting with you right now. You might have like a pet that is not settling in. You know, you might have adopted a new pet or something that just isn't settling in and isn't getting along with anybody and is acting out in all ways. And you were like, wow, this really isn't a match. And you just sort of have to be okay with the fact that sometimes it's not a match. And you can release that pet and it be okay, you know? They'll find a home where they're loved and appreciated. They're just not going to be in, it's not your house. That's all. More than likely, it's a pet that wants to be an only pet, not or a pet that needs to be attended to on a regular basis, because some pets are very needy. You need to know which one you're going to get. Okay? So, keeping those things in mind, let's look at our final card. We have the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. Oh, look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Look at that. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. He is the thing that goes bump in the night. You know what I'm saying? Much like fear, only he's flashy. This guy here is flashy in how he handles it. When we get this card, it speaks to our own fear. Again, I feel like it's our own version of fear, each person's own individual sense of fear. Worst case scenarios that run through our minds, specialty wants and needs that we are desperately trying to get to come together, but they're only for you. They're only about you, right? And I feel like there's a lot here that's these two are saying, even as a solution, you're going to release anything that you can't make sense of or doesn't seem to want to be a part of, right? You know, release it. It doesn't want to be a part of. Okay, fine. We'll let that go. Opportunities that you were trying to embrace but didn't want to work, right? Maybe you wanted to have a person come and help you over here, but he had too many ulterior motives, and you had to like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. This is a bummer. We're not doing that. It unfortunately, because the wrong person was chosen, maybe the opportunity dries up. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. But victory and success. Remember, this is also a warning. This is a warning, and there is no victory ride, and getting people to work together with you isn't working out either. So you're back to just you and your buddy, but you're making prosperity happen anyway. You and one other person. You're like, okay, it's just us. We're gonna handle this. We're gonna have to release the idea that we're gonna get good help that works and fits in with our situation, because it's not happening. That drags. And I'm afraid. So you're having some fear about the fact that you can't find somebody to fill the bill, that nobody quite blends or matches, and so it's an irritation. So, yeah, sometimes things are just irritating, okay? So let's go ahead and find you a pocket full of rocks, okay? Let's get you some rocks. Hopefully these will be lovely and supportive of you for this particular experience. So let's see what we have. We have smoky quartz, carnelian, citrine, and ruby. Alrighty then. This is not a bad batch by any means. Not that I would find any batch of rocks to be a bad batch. I will tell you that smoky quartz is lovely in your first chakra, and it will help you release things, which is going to be good when we're talking about releasing things that we need to release. Dun, 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 dun. Good job. Carnelian. Have your voice. Be creative in how you handle these things. You have a couple of really good cards here that are saying, not that everything here isn't a good card, I'm just saying these two speak very plainly of prosperity and awesomeness, but it's very much so just the two of you kind of situation, all right? So get your creativity out, use your carnelian, and it will help you manifest what you need, all right? This citrine will also do the manifesting of things that you need financially, as well as this doesn't feel like as much of an emotional situation, but you will have some feeling maybe about this situation, right? This dream or goal that is getting squashed by this bonehead over here. Sorry, masterless knight. Okay, so be aware, process the feelings, and hopefully the money will come, all right? Put out the energy into the universe to have this turn into the money that you need. All right. And then the ruby. The ruby is you owning your truth. It is, of course, a heart stone, but it's also a third eye stone, so you can see things more clearly on the earth plane. And I really like that for you. You need to be able to see things that are coming, so it's more of a 6th chakra stone today. And it will indeed help you see what's truly here on the earth plane from a heart space. Yay! Love that. All right, I'm going to put these rocks down, and you don't have to have these rocks in your pocket, but if you don't and you have something else, let me know what you got in your pocket, okay? I like it. I love to hear which stones you're carrying and how they support you. All right, and by all means, come back next week and we'll talk about the next month, May. Ta-da! I look forward to seeing you then, and I do hope that this video finds you well. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the algorithm, as they say, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you.